Hi Paula, my name's Donna Thomas. I'm from Dallas, Texas. A friend of mine called me last week and said I needed to go to your website and check out this recipe contest with Philadelphia cream cheese. Well, I did, and when I saw the work and the effort that you and your staff have gone to make this contest fun and exciting with all the tips, and I just could hardly wait to get started. So, let's get started. I'm going to make a recipe for you, which I'm so thrilled to be cooking for you, Paula, called cream cheese pear bars. It's very simple. There aren't very many ingredients in it, and like I said, it's just completely above average. So, what we will do is take 1/3 of a cup of butter, a 1/2 cup of sugar, and we're going to cream that until it's nice and fluffy. Into this sugar and butter, we're going to add 3/4 cup flour, a teaspoon, actually it's supposed to be like a 1/2 teaspoon, but I'm very heavy-handed with vanilla because it's such a fabulous flavor, and how can you go wrong with a little extra vanilla? 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and 2/3 cup of chopped pecans. We're really lucky here in Texas to have just the most flavorful, wonderful pecans, and just for the record, these are Texas Aggie pecans, a little better than normal. So we've got our sugar and butter creaming here. I'm going to slow this down so the flour doesn't go all over me. I'm going to add the 3/4 cup flour, the vanilla, half a teaspoon, maybe, and the 2/3 cup pecan. That is all there is to it. We're going to leave it in the mixing bowl and just kind of crumble it together with our hands, press it together with our hands. And then turn it into an 8x8 baking dish. We're going to put it in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes, and then we'll take it out and let it cool. So let me show you what it looks like and into the baking dish. Here is the crust. It's crumbly right now, but it pats down, and that's what you do. You pat it down into the bottom of your baking dish to form one layer. And there's no need to butter or spray your dish because there is so much butter in the crust, which, yum. Okay, this is what your crust looks like. Get down the edges, get it as even as possible before it goes into the oven. See that? Look at all those delicious pecans. Okay, let's put it in the oven and then we'll come back and make the filling. Okay, our crust is out of the oven. Here it is. As soon as you take the crust out of the oven, you need to increase the temperature from 350 to 375 because we're going to bake the filling on top of the crust in just a minute. So let's get started with our delicious cream cheese filling. This goes without saying because it's Philadelphia cream cheese, how fabulous it is in anything. So into your mixing bowl, you'll put one 8-ounce package of Philadelphia cream cheese, a 1/2 cup of sugar. You can go ahead and start creaming that. I'm tempted to, but I won't. So we'll get this started, creaming up together. We'll put 1 egg in it, and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, but you know my policy on vanilla. Okay, that's the ingredients. That is the filling. So we want that to get real smooth. So I'm going to let that beat for a few minutes. Of course, you want to soften your cream cheese before you begin this process. Okay, this looks real creamy and smooth now. So we're going to take our bowl from our mixer and just pour it on top of that pecan crust that smells so great with all that butter. I could just eat that by itself, or I could just eat this filling by itself. But when it's all together, oh my gosh. See how creamy and lovely that is? Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm so proud to be a woman in Philadelphia. So I'm going to equally distribute this evenly over the crust. I want everybody to have a small amount on their bars because it's so delicious. Isn't that pretty? Yes. Okay, now we're going to take fresh pears. And before I begin showing you the pears, how to just put them on here, I want to show you this trick and tip. I meant a tip. Watching Paula's videos on how to do things, how to play, how to do your lighting and everything, all the good things that she offered, she cut strawberries with her little egg cutter. And I thought that was so smart. So I thought, why couldn't I cut these pears with my egg cutter? Turns out it worked like a dream. So Paula, I love smart tips and things in the kitchen that make cooking such a pleasure. Thanks for that one. We're using it for everything now. So what you're going to do is now make rows of fresh pears. Just these are so thinly sliced, and that's what makes this egg cutter so perfect for this dish. So I'm going to finish laying these out in rows, and as soon as I get it done, I'll be right back to show you the next step. Okay, I've taken the fresh sliced pears and put them in rows, a single layer of rows of pear. So delicious, those fresh pears. So that's what it looks like. The final touch to this is to take 2 teaspoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Mix it together and then sprinkle it. I keep a combination of sugar and cinnamon in a shaker in my spice cabinet because I just feel like it's a necessary item to have in your spice cabinet. So I'm just going to sprinkle it with cinnamon and sugar liberally, because once again, everybody I know loves sugar and cinnamon. Go with that vanilla and pecans, and here it is. I'm going to put this in the oven, 375. Now you've raised your oven to 375 from 350 for 30 more minutes, and then we're going to cool it, put it in the refrigerator, and have some dessert. So I'll be back when it's out of the oven. Well, we've got a finished product. Here are our wonderful cream cheese pear bars. They are fabulous. The caramelized sugar and cinnamon, the fresh pears, and the divine cream cheese on top of that, those toasted pecans. You're gonna love it. You know, Paula, this time it's from my kitchen to yours. Thanks so much.